Who is more likely to regret it, the person who initiates the breakup or the one who gets broken up with? Psychological research shows that after a breakup, both parties genuinely experience heartache. The pain centers in the brain constantly remind you of the reality of the separation. Breakups can be categorized into two types: those who initiate it and those who are on the receiving end. These two groups go through completely different processes. So who is more likely to regret it? The person who gets broken up with typically goes through three stages. Initially, right after the breakup, the brain seems to go blank. When the reality of the breakup sinks in, the heart fills with doubt. Did we really break up? Am I dreaming? During this stage, many people exist in a dazed state and might unconsciously reach for their phone, only to realize they've lost that person. Next comes the stage of emotional breakdown. Especially when young, people often act impulsively after a breakup, drinking alone late at night, repeatedly walking down streets they once walked together, constantly texting or calling, trying to salvage the relationship. At this point, a person's mindset is like that of a drowning person clinging to the only lifeline. As time passes, they gradually enter the stage of accepting the separation. Going from emotional breakdown to regaining composure usually takes more than 3 months. At this point, they can gradually accept the reality of the breakup, return to normal life, and no longer act hysterically. Their love for that person also transforms from tenderness to numbness, even to hatred. This process is one of gradually letting go. The person who initiates the breakup, on the other hand, usually makes this decision after careful consideration. After the separation, they enter a state of freedom, enjoying an unrestrained life. They may no longer feel burdened and might even start a new life. Some may have already found a new partner and begun a seamlessly connected life. However, as time goes by, the person who initiated the breakup calms down and begins to reflect. Did I do the right thing? Does he hate me? This calm reflection is often accompanied by nostalgia for the past and questions about the breakup decision. More ironically, the longer the time passes, the deeper the initiator's longing for that person becomes. Even if they've started a new relationship, they still discover that the person they once deeply loved was truly the one who loved them most. Internal struggle follows, with two voices appearing in their mind. Since you regret it, go after him. It should be easy to get back together. However, another voice coldly says, he despises you now. Pursuing him would just be asking for humiliation. This is what psychology calls sunk cost. The more you invest, the deeper the pain and regret after separation. In the early stages of a breakup, the person who gets broken up with often has the hardest time. But once they get through this phase, they usually move on quickly and start fresh. The person who initiated the breakup, however, becomes increasingly regretful and remorseful as time passes. They eventually realize they missed out on someone who truly loved them.